Hey everyone, it's Tyler and Michelle Stroik from Universal Rackets, and today we're going to be giving you 4 strategies for you to win many more pickleball points. If you follow this whole video, we're going to give you 4 different strategies for you to incorporate in your game next time you play pickleball, and again, you're going to be able to have more fun and win more pickleball points. So let's get started. The first strategy that I want to go over and that too many players go wrong with is that they take unnecessary swings. They try to hit way too big of a ball. They try to hit way too many winners. Instead of trying to create winners, I want you to create errors. Once again, when you're playing pickleball, strategy number 1 is to try to create errors instead of not winners. At a lot of recreational play, I feel like players, only the rallies are like 2 or 3 balls, and why is because they go for too much.
Right, or they have too much unnecessary movement, like you said. Like they're taking too big of a swing. They're moving their body too much at the kitchen. So essentially less is more in pickleball. The more steady, the more balanced, and the more you can think ahead in the game, the easier it's going to be for you to get winners and create errors.
So should we demonstrate it?
Yes.
Let's go. So you're going to be up in the net. I'm going to be back at the baseline. I'm going to show you the number 1 reason why players go for too much, or where you probably will end up trying to go for too much. If you do this, it's going to completely change your pickleball game. When they hit their drive, they take a giant swing. By taking a giant swing, number 1, the faster the ball goes over the net, the faster it's going to come back. So if you hit it really fast, that means your next shot's going to be here instead of a little bit slower. Maybe you could get closer up. Also, remember, the faster that you hit, the more difficult it is to control. The good drives, they are not super hard. I'm not trying to force the winner. I'm trying to create the error. So what I'm going to do is take a little bit of speed off and hit a little bit slower. So now I can get up to the kitchen and I'm in a better position to force the error, or in this case, create the opportunity. So again, when you hit these drives, you don't want to go 100% as hard as possible. What you're going to do is you're going to slow it down a little, play with some spin, you're going to be able to win, and now you're going to be able to get up to the kitchen and hopefully win the pickleball point. So that is strategy number 1. Now the second strategy that I want you to do is, remember, down the middle, heat the griddle, play the fiddle, magic middle, lot of biddle, all right? What I mean by that is, remember, number 1, the most diagonal distance is the longest difference. If you go straight down the line, number 1, you're playing with less distance, and number 2, the net is actually a slightly bit higher on the outside. So my highest percentage shot is cross court. If I go cross court, look where that's going to pass, and we have green cones over there to depict it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's going to be my highest opportunity. Another thing as well is that if Michelle, and say she has a partner and it's open play or rec, or you've never played with the person, you guys might not communicate as well because it's your first time playing together. Down the middle is typically going to be open and it's going to cause confusion. So the second thing, with your drives or your drops, you're going to take them down the middle every single time you hit. So again, you want to go down the middle every single time. You don't want to go cross court. Now that was a really slow drive.
Hold on one second, I have something to say. Also, even if I do know my partner, and this is like me and my actual partner's like biggest downfall, and our opponents would always go up our middle. It's all they could do. You could watch us play on YouTube, our 5-0 tournament. They had to play every ball up the middle because her and I had a hard time knowing who was supposed to take the middle ball. So it's not that I didn't know her, and it's not that I didn't know how to communicate. It was very situational for us, where I feel like she played the left side, so it was mostly her ball, but sometimes I needed to take the middle ball to set the point up.
And that's an amazing point. So it's not just about knowing the person, it's about even
deciding
who's going to do it. And that's a whole nother video that I think we released maybe a couple days ago, maybe a couple weeks ago. We'll link in the description. But basically, if you hit the ball 70% power instead of 100%, trying to create the error, 1 more ball, and if you go down the middle, you're going to win twice as many points. It doesn't matter what skill level you are, you're playing higher percentage pickleball. So what I mean by that, even if your shots, catch this because I'm going to give it you back. Even if your shots look like this, if you're going cross court and not down the line, you're going to be so much better off. Now, babe, what I want you to do is I want you to get the cart near you so you have tons of balls.
Also, if you're going down the line, let's think about geometry real quick. If you're hitting the ball down the line, you have like 2 feet of space to work with because everything else is out.
Yeah.
So your percentages dramatically decrease there too.
And I feel like that's a good point that you brought up. The higher level that you play in pickleball, the more decisive your opponents are going to be. They're going to be able to move away. They're going to be able to understand that if they're out by the side, they can let the ball go.
This is my forehand too, so I wouldn't be hitting here.
So again, what I want to do, and hit me a couple balls, I want to either drive or drop, and I want to go in the middle of the court. I'm going to drive it, try it again, in the middle of the court, or I'm going to, again, drop it and go in the middle of court, or in the basket. That means she 100% can't hit it. That is a good shot rather than, again, just going down the line. Now, do you want to share strategy number 3?
Yes, if you are going to drive the ball, I really would love for your next shot to be a drop. A lot of people get real hyped up inside themselves playing pickleball, and they think they're just going to drive, and go through the other team. Unfortunately, once your players can learn how to deflect and block your drives back, you're going to be hitting from really low on the court and low on your body, and your drives are going to go out, or they're going to go into the net because you don't have enough room to execute a proper drive when the block is at your feet. So don't keep driving through the players. The best thing you can do is drive and expect a short reply, and then on that next shot, drop it into the kitchen, reset the point, neutralize the ball, and have an opportunity to win at the kitchen.
So here's what you don't want to do, and this is what Michelle's saying. Drive, and I used to be very guilty of this. So I'm going to hit, here we are, boom, now boom, look, out. There's no way, if she blocks that ball back, there's no way, this is a paddle, it's not a tennis racket, I can't spin. Instead, what I want to do, again, I'm going to hit my drive, 70%, force the error, then I'm going to drop, and now I'm going to be up at the kitchen, and hopefully, we'll see, she's going easy on me, come on, to win the point.
But that neutralizes everything, and it gives you a chance to play at the kitchen and win the point.
And that's a huge thing too, and this goes back to strategy number 1. When you are hitting the drive, you're trying to force the error, not force the winner. And what I mean by that is I'm trying to hit it and then move up, have another ball instead of just going guns blazing, drive.
And we have a reel that's coming out too about driving the ball in transition. So if you can just remember, when I'm in transition, you're kind of in trouble. So you want to reset and get out of that trouble area and get back up at the kitchen, or really know how to work in that transition zone.
Now, do you want to hit them with strategy number 4?
No, you can, because I forget what it is.
Okay, so strategy number 4, it's going to be up at the kitchen. We gave 3 strategies back at the baseline, even though the first 2 you can apply anywhere. But the last strategy is when you're going diagonal, too many players, what they do is that they dink diagonal forever. So Michelle and I, bring the balls, Michelle. So we have tons, right? It's okay, wasn't a pickleball pro or a tennis pro, so she doesn't know that. I did it my whole life. Here we are. So we're going diagonal, hopefully not the ball cart. And what we're going to do is keep on going diagonal until someone pops the ball up. So that's basically beginner, intermediate pickleball, is you just get in these diagonal dinking rallies until someone finally pops the ball up or misses and you win the point. What I want you to do is after you go diagonal 2 or 3 times, you're going to go in the middle. Now, when we're going in the middle, here, I got you. So when we're going in the middle, what's that going to do? If you had to have a ball in the middle, what's it going to do differently?
It's going to create a new angle of opportunity.
Right? So after we go a couple out wide, then I'm going to go in the middle and switch up the point, try to create a different opportunity and get a different look to win pickleball points.
Also, similar situation. Who's taking this middle ball?
Yeah,
Create
down
confusion.
the middle solves the riddle. So all these strategies
Actually, they all come together
into each other.
Wow.
We totally meant for that to happen. Here we are. So we're going diagonal again. Keep going diagonal. And then look, now I'm going to go in the middle, open up the point, and I can go in the middle again and switch it up and then win a point.
Right.
My game completely changed when I recognized, oh, wow, there's actually a middle shot in pickleball.
Right.
There's actually a different place to hit the dink. You don't have to go out wide all the time. And I feel like the reason why, and even at universal rackets, when we dink, what we're going is just tons of cross court. Okay, we want to dink cross court. And we're standing here like this the whole time going cross court. Mm-hmm. After you get past the clinics and drilling, then you start to understand the middle. So great drill to do is we actually have green cones there, and we're going to do 2 out wide and 1 up the middle. 2 out wide, 1 up the middle. So watch. Go 1, 2 out wide, 1 in the middle, and reset. Michelle's just trying to hit every ball back. I'm doing the drill, and then she'll do it as well. So second one out wide, and then again, third one in the middle. And then we're just going to reset. Out wide, and then 1 in the middle. By doing that drill over and over again, it's going to teach you a pattern to win the point and just have more fun in pickleball and be more effective.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, they all come together. It's all gonna give you more court awareness and have the ability to create opportunity instead of reacting to whatever your opponents are giving to you.
And I feel like that's a huge thing. Many players, they play pickleball, okay, we're playing a match, no plan whatsoever. Try to get the ball in, maybe not miss. If you can come with a plan, it's going to get you so much more clear-minded. Like, not just in pickleball, but in life, if you have a schedule and you follow your schedule and you do certain things rather than just approaching every day, like, what the heck am I supposed to do every single day? It's going to help a ton. It's just like pickleball. You need structure and you need things to go by. And if you have that, you're going to be more focused, make less errors, have more fun, and win more pickleball points.
Yep.
Now, we have these amazing pickleball paddles, carbon pickleball paddles, absolutely awesome. Honestly, I've never known how good I am at pickleball until I picked these up.
Seriously.
Pretty good. The spin, the pop, the power. Good paddles. If you guys want, I think it's 15% off. I'm not exactly sure, but you get some money off if you use the link in the description. Go on carbonpickleball.com and use our code UNIVERSAL. Once again, code UNIVERSAL. You'll get a percentage off these amazing pickleball paddles, and you'll be able to win more pickleball points. Make sure to like, subscribe, share with a friend, and share to your pickleball face group. That's the best way to support this channel. Have a good one. Happy hitting. Use these strategies. See you guys next time.